Hello friends, my name is Tawfiq and you're watching my channel Graphics Den. So in this video we are going to see some more tools from CorelDRAW. So firstly we have a tool called as B-Spline tool. It basically works as the pen tool, but in this tool we cannot draw straight lines straight away. So we will get some curved lines. For example, like this, if I click it just like the pen tool, if I click it again, then you can see we cannot get a straight line straight away. We can convert it into straight line later on, but while the tool is active we can create only smooth shapes or curvish shapes or shapes with curves. So as you can see, it is pretty much similar to the pen tool or the Bezier tool. We can create as many nodes as we want, like this, and once we complete our path, then after that using the shape tool we can make changes or we can edit the B-Spline tool. For example, we have created a node over here, but as we can see the line is over here, and which is a pretty smooth line. That means it is curvish, not a straight line. But if we click over here, but make sure that you have created the path using, or the shape or the outline or the strokes using the B-Spline tool, only then you will see these options in the shape tool. So let's say if I want to clamp this onto this point because it is at a distance from this particular node or a point, then I can simply click on this point and I can choose this point, which is called as clamp control point. So it will clamp to the point. Similarly, if I want to do this, it will clamp. And again, if you want to unclamp or float any given point on the B-Spline tool, then you can simply click on the node and you can choose the float control point. So it will float. Basically the curve is floating, and once we clamp it, then it becomes a straight line, just like the pen tool, like this. This is clamp and this is float option. Again we have whether we want a freehand selection or a rectangular selection. So we can select, let's say if I want to select random tools, then I can use the freehand option, and this is the regular rectangular option using which I can select any given points in a rectangular shape, just like this. This is a rectangular and the other one is freehand selection tool. So this is basically the B-Spline tool, like this. And let's say if you want to add a node or delete a node, the method is slightly different from the pen tool, as we can easily get confused. Let's say if I want to add a node over here, so my mind goes to the outline first or the stroke first. So I try to, or any person in that manner will try to double click on this particular area, but any node won't be created because we have to click on this particular structure, dotted structure. Only then a node or a point will be created. Let's say if I want to create a point or a node over here, then I have to click on this structure, dotted structure, double click, then the point will be created and it will stick to the outline will stick to the structure, means it will get clamped just like this. And if I delete the same point, then it will again float like this. Whenever I add a point, it will stick to that point or it will clamp to that point, just like this. And if I delete this point, then it will again float. It will float further, just like this. As you can see, as I'm deleting the points, the shape is getting smoother, like this. It is getting smoother, and once I add any point, it will clamp to that particular point that I have just added, like this. So you can add as many points as you can, and you can also delete the number of nodes that are already present on the structure, just like this. So this is basically the B-spline tool, which is again instead of, if you don't want to use, or if you want to use the tracing method in a different way, slightly different way, then instead of using the pen tool or the Bezier tool, you can go for the B-spline tool, particularly when you are creating a rather smooth shape or a curved shapes instead of so many lines. Then you can go for B-spline tool. It is on your preference that whether you want to use the pen tool, Bezier tool, or the B-spline tool. But B-spline tool is very different in method as compared with the pen tool and the Bezier tool. So this is basically the B-spline tool. And again, if you want to convert it into a normal shape, then you can convert to curves, then you can use it as a normal shape, just like any other normal shape. Just you have to convert it into curves. Control Q or Command Q, or just right click and convert to curves, then it will be converted into a regular shape. Again, after that we have the polyline tool. Why it is called as polyline tool? Because it is a mixture of pen tool, or you can say mixture of pen tool, Bezier tool, and our freehand tool. So freehand tool works like this, as we have seen in the earlier videos, and our pen tool works like this, and Bezier tool works pretty much similar. So this one, polyline tool, it is a mixture of these two. Like this is working like a pen tool, but as soon as you press and hold the left mouse button and drag it, it works as a freehand tool. Again, if you leave the button or release the mouse button, then it will again act as a pen tool, as if it is a pen tool. But again, if you drag it, press and hold the left mouse button and drag it, then again it will act as a freehand tool, and after that it will become a normal shape. So this is a mixture of both tools or couple of tools. That's why it is called as polyline. That means many lines in a simple way. Then we have 3-point curve tool. As we have seen in the earlier video, 2-point line tool. Using that we can create a 2-point line tool, and using 3-point curve tool we can simply create a curved line. So first we have to create a line just like the 2-point line tool, and then you can add a curve, as simple as that. So this is the 2-point line tool that we have created earlier, and the third point is the curve that we want. So 1, 2 and 3. So it is very simple. 1 click, if you release the click, then it is the second point, and you can move it, the curve, whatever curve you want, and just simply click. So that's why it is called as the 3-point curve tool, because we define 3 points. First when we click, second when we release the mouse, again third time when we click, then it is the third points that we define. That's why it is called as the 3-point curve tool. So this is basically these tools, B-spline, polyline and 3-point curve tool, using which we can create some shapes, and we can also trace using the B-spline tool. But again it is slightly different, so the method of the tracing will be again different. But you can always try these tools out, experiment with the tools, and just have fun with it. So hope you like this video. I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye and cheers.